Honey June's out walking on the road to town. 9 Pepsi bottles, 6 Coca-Cola, 1 Royal Crown. Threadbare blue dress and white tennis shoes. 2-cent refund time, 1632. Her silky red hair never would hold a curl. Born the 3rd of 7, she's the oldest girl. 4 little sisters coming up behind. They called her Mommy 'cause theirs had died. Honey June, pretty as a rose in full bloom. Brightest child in her classroom. Poorest family in the town of Tune. Honey June walked into the general store. Now she wanted to walk right back out the door. They looked at her as if she were a ghost. She picked out a dress, asked how much does this cost? Young lady, I don't think we can do business. That one's $10, not a penny less. She smiled at the owner, didn't take his shit. She had the money to pay for it. Honey June, pretty as a rose in full bloom. Brightest child in her classroom. Poorest family in the town of Tune. She had 'em wrap it up, put a ribbon around, headed on back to the desperate side of town. 4 little sisters waiting at the door. One asked, what is that, and who is it for? Well, this one's Becky Lynn's, it's her birthday. But each of you will get one, I will find a way. That's all she could think of, she thought of nothing else, least of all her own little lonesome self. Honey June, pretty as a rose in full bloom. Brightest child in her classroom. Poorest family in the town of Tune. Now Honey June's out walking on the road to town, fetching every soda bottle on the ground. By summer's end she had enough money to buy each of them a new dress, so happy they cried. Well, she was proud but tired, couldn't take another step. Everyone had new clothes except herself. When it came time to go back to school, all she had to wear was a threadbare dress of blue. Honey June, pretty as a rose in full bloom. Brightest child in her classroom. Poorest family in the town of Tune. Honey June, pretty as a rose in full bloom. Despite it all, she found success. Now she can buy any dress.